Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Aisyah binti Bahari. So, Nawal is a new student at the university. As a student, she needs to buy a new computer for her studies. She also wants to use utility software such as Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel and many more. Besides, she also needs to use many types of programming software such as Adobe Premiere Pro, and the computer should also be able to support large graphic for gaming and also have good sound systems. Other than that, she also requires a large storage capacity to store all her files and also the software that she need to install later. So we will suggest a complete system specification such as motherboard, computer case, hardware, software, input device, output device, and also we will suggest the best latest computer.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Hakim binti Nafi. For this motherboard, it is one of the mini ITX motherboard series. The brand is ITX GB B360 and Wi-Fi, and the price is RM762 Malaysia. The size is 170mm in the shape square. Although this motherboard is considered a mini motherboard, this motherboard can still operate like a normal motherboard. Motherboard Mini ITX GB B360 and Wi-Fi. The memory is 2 x DDR4 DIMM socket supporting up to 32 GB of system memory and dual channel memory architecture. As for the PCI slot, there is also additional slot which is 1 x PCI Express at 60 slot running at 16. It is also support for Windows 10 64-byte. Because the size is quite mini, so it's suitable for Nawar if she want to install a personal computer that is classified as energy efficient in terms of energy consumption, or just want to build a home theater. This motherboard really recommend for Nawal because it is in small size, suitable for study, casual gaming, and even for editing. It is also suitable for use as a mini PC or home theater. This motherboard is really flexible because it is easy to carry or move because the size is small and not heavy. The price also is much cheaper than others motherboard.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name Nur Syahirah binti Muhammad Nafi. So I will suggest the best PC case for her. I suggest Nawa to buy NZAT H210i ITX case. The PC case upgrading over the more affordable base model H210. All the mention and specs are the same, but the H210i receive an RDIP in the lighting and control area. Other than that, this PC case measures 349mm tall, 210mm broad, and 370mm thick. Its inside panel is made of SGCC steel and tempered glass. This serves as a window through which she can observe the interior of the PC casing. Its barely weighs 6 kilos, which is significantly less than the H710i. This makes it easier to carry for moving the PC. In addition, it only supports mini ITX motherboards for its motherboard slot. True, it only accepts mini ITX motherboard, but the case is larger than competing SSF option, which is important to remember if she wants the smallest cases possible. The smaller cases is good for Nawa as a student to do the work and play games. On the other hand, NZAT provides Nawa greatest flexibility to organize the wiring and add several SSD and even a big GPU. The front I/O ports of the PC case include one USB 3.1 Gen 1 Type A, one USB 3.1 Gen 2 Type C, and headset dual jack. One USB 3.1 Gen 2 internal header, one USB 3.1 Gen 1 internal header, one USB 2.0 internal header, and HD audio header are located on the front I/O internal header. Apart from that, an all-air intake filter keeps dust out the PC casing. So no one doesn't have to worry about that, even though her time is very limited as a student. The radiator and fan support are the two support on the H210i. The radiator support on the front further to 120mm opening that may push or pull. One 100mm slot on the back. Regarding front support, its front can accommodate 122 cm fans or two 140mm fans. There is one 120mm slot on top. Some fans for this slot are already included in the H210i, such as AER F1 to 0 case version. In terms of fan characteristic, this can achieve an average rotational speed of 1200 revolutions per minute. It also produces a 15.22 cubic feet per minute airflow range. Most PC cases has a clear specs indicating what size are compatible with the case. As previously suggested, it would be ideal for cable management. The GPU has a T25mm clearance length and should have a maximum thickness of 44mm. Besides, it has a CPU clearance of up to 165mm and 85mm front radiator, 42mm radiator and PCU length of 311mm. It facilitates rapid and light boot while without taking up too much space. The price of the PC case is 419 ringgit. Now one can buy this PC case from overseas through Amazon app to get low price, which is 99 ringgit. She can get 100 and up free shipping and import free deposit to Malaysia.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Najwa Zakira binti Sa'ari. So next is hardware. So for hardware, first is processor. So for processor, we suggest Nawa to take Intel Core i7-10700K 3.8 has an 8-core LGA 1200 processor. So the base clock speed is 3.8 GHz. And it comes with features like Intel Optane memory support, Intel with Pro technology, and more. For this processor, the total frequency this processor is 5.1 GHz. The features that have in this processor is 8 cores with 16 thread, 6 MB of cache memory, and 16-bit PCIe length. Why Nova should buy this? It is because this processor has 8 cores that allow the processor to run multiple programs simultaneously without slowing down the system, while the 16 thread allow basic order sequence of instruction to be passed through or processed by a single CPU core. This processor also support 128GB of dual channel and utilize 10th generation technology. Plus, it is one of the best CPUs for gaming and has suddenly become an excellent value proposition as well. Memory. So for system memory, we suggest Nawa to buy Kingston Hyper X3. So it a low profile stylish heat spreader. The spec of this memory is its capacities can be 4GB to 16GB modules and kits of 8GB till 64GB. So the frequency speed, it has many frequency, which is 2400 MHz to 3460 MHz. So for the charge CAS latency, it has CL16, CL17, CL50, and also the watt of this memory is 1.2. The operating temperature is 0 Celsius to 85 Celsius. And this memory is stylish, low profile, heat spreader in signature, very asymmetrical design. For graphic card, we suggest to buy Palit GeForce GTX 1650 GPOC GDDRC graphic card. So for specific this graphic card, the bus start is PCIe 3.0 at 16 and boost clock up to 1725 MHz. So for the memory bus, there is 102 and 28 bits. So it's really suitable for the needs that now needs. For hard disk, we chose Western Digital Purple 4TB, which is with a spec interface SATA 6 chip with a connected Type 7 pin serial ATA, and its storage interface is serial ATA 600. It is an internal hard drive, and the data transfer rate is 600 megs. For internet data rate, it is 150 megs. So last is DVD-ROM. So this is an optional. So the brand that we use is external DVD drive portable. So the item type is DVD drive and it comes with white and black color. For interface type, it is a USB because it's an optional. So it can read this format like CD, VCD, and DVD.
Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. My name is Nur Shazwani binti Muhammad Nawi. First is utility software, which is Microsoft Office 365. This is the latest version of Office and are very recommended for Nawal. It's provide a Microsoft Word, Excel, Access and others that Nawal can use to finish her assignment. The specification is 1GB RAM, minimum 2.1 GHz processor, 800 megabyte of hard disk space required, and also Windows 7 or more operating system need for the installation. Second software that I also recommended for Nawal is VBNet. It is a programming language that are specially designed to create applications that work with Microsoft New. Not only that, this programming software also provide a good feature such as not sensitive like other language and so on. As you can see, the VBNet system requirement is 1 GHz processor, 512 megabyte of RAM, disk space minimum, 32-bit for 4.4 GB, while for 64-bit is for 4.5 GB. The third software is Microsoft Visual C++. This software also are very recommended because it is not very expensive and very affordable for Nawal as a student. The system requirement for this software is minimum RAM size 24 megabyte, minimum hard drive space 225 megabyte. OS require Microsoft Windows 98, Microsoft Windows 95, and also even Microsoft Windows NT 4.0 SP3. OS family is Windows, and the other additional requirement is mouse or compatible devices. Minimum processor speed is 66 MHz, while minimum processor for type Intel is 48 gig or higher. As you can see, the fourth software is Adobe Director 12. This software can help Nawal in order to create and publish complete interactive game and others. There are a few system requirements for this software, which is Intel Pentium IV 600 MHz or higher, Microsoft Windows XP Service Pack 3 or later, Microsoft Windows X 412 MB of RAM, 500 MB of available hard disk space, and also additional free space are required during the installation, DVD-ROM, drive, and others as well. Next is Adobe Dreamweaver. The latest version of this software is released on January 2021 and it is called as a version 21.1. The minimum requirement for the window of Adobe Dreamweaver is processor is Intel Core 2 or AMD Athlon 64 process, 2 GHz or faster processor. Operating system is Microsoft Windows 10, 2 GB of RAM and 4 GB are recommended. Then 2 GB of available hard disk space. For the monitor resolution is 1280 at 1024 display with 60-bit video card. And last one is the system requirement is internet connection also are needed. Last but not least, the other software is Adobe Premiere Pro. This software are very highly recommended for Nawal. Based on our research, the latest version of this software is released on 12 May 2021. This software also can help Nawal in order to edit and make a cool video. Here, the Adobe Premiere Pro system requirement is Intel Gen or new CPU or AMD equivalent, 8 GB RAM, 8 GB of HDD. GPU is NVIDIA Quadro K1200, NVIDIA Titans, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 970, AMD FreePro W510. OS is 64-bit Windows 10 version. For the resolution is 1280 x 800, and last one is network, which is broadband internet connection.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ainuha binti Abdullah.
The webcam itself has a wide view and a very good resolution on the screen. It can focus on the sharpness and easy plug and play. Now I don't need to install anything because she just need to connect to the PC. The webcam has full HD 2K video calling and high definition. The frame rate is 30 FPS and built-in noise isolating microphone with automated low light correction. Next, it has high-speed USB 2.0 and tripod-ready universal clip fixed laptop and LCD monitors. The uniqueness of this webcam is it can up and down 30 degrees rotatable, and also she can adjust the angle as she like. Moreover, it has features such as autofocus that she don't need to adjust the lens, auto white balance, and auto color correction. The wireless keyboard is a new type of wireless computer keyboard for the PC and also works with any tablet and smartphone. All the shortcut keys already provided whether you are typing on a PC, Mac, Android, smartphone, tablet, iPhone or iPad integrated cradle. A cradle to hold the phone or tablet at just the right angle for you to read while you type. The keyboard can fit most phone and tablets up to 10.5mm thick and 258mm wide. This wireless keyboard comes with two pre-installed AAA batteries which can last up to 24 months. It is very compatible as it wireless, Bluetooth or gaming. The wireless mouse has a quieter click with a 90% quieter sound than traditional computer mouse. This click has been given the quiet mark by the UK Noise Abatement Society. Also, the crafted for comfort with contact grade made of soft rubber. The M331 Silent Plus Logitech mouse is built to give ultimate comfort for right-hand users, and it has long battery life for 24 months. Plus, it can simply switch to sleep mode when not in use. Furthermore, it has no driver installation required, and you can simply plug the USB mini receiver into your Windows.
So, for the output device, there is a printer. This brand is Canon Pixma MG2577S. The price of this brand is RM300. So, why this is recommended? This printer is the ideal printer for low cost home printing. Other than that, it can also copy and scan the materials that maybe Nawal need to print or copy the notes of her study. It is also compact and lightweight, so it easily can fit in Nawal's study room. Plus, for a relatively cheap printer, it has a decent printing speed of 4 pages per minute for color document and 8 pages per minute for monochrome document. This is also the best printer for students because of its high functionality and affordability. Even the ink cartridges also are not painful for Nawal wallets because it's priced only as low as RM46. The next output device is a monitor. The brand is SS Pro Art Display PA247CV. The price is RM1,004.96. Why this is recommended? Because this model is easily worth the slight premium over those if Nawal is doing any amount of photo editing or other tasks where color accuracy is important. This monitor is offering a bit more vertical height that's great for web browsing, photo work and other tasks. If you are a gamer or watching a lot of movie, this monitor is very suitable. So, the third output device is headphone. The brand is HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. And then the price is RM354. The features is detachable mic. So, why this is recommended? Because this is the best wireless gaming headset. It presents excellent sound and boot quality with the essential features done well. It will sound greatly either in games or music environments. Plus, it is the usual impressive boot quality, generous padding, clear mic and high comfort levels over longer play sessions that the Cloud 2 design has always offered. So that Nawal can clearly hear while on the class or while gaming session is on held. She also can respond to the class clearly, or maybe can use this headset while recording the presentation video.
So this is the table that we suggest Nawal to buy it. If Nawal want to buy all of these, she must have a sufficient budget. This is because of the necessary need. So all the list that in the table is meet her needs. But there are a price that according the type as well.
In overall, we select the finest complete system specification for Nawal. We believe Nawal will be satisfied with our suggestion because we suggested the most recent computer for her, as well as software, hardware, and some accessories to help Nawal work, play game, and watch movie. The price is very reasonable, and we believe it is not a bad idea to invest for long-term usage. As Nawal is newcomer to university, she should buy the most necessary item to avoid problem in the future. By choosing the greatest, Nawal will be able to work, play games, and watch movie without interruption from the computer. At the same time, all of the specifications that our could suggest also for Nawal can run the every powerful application, so that Nawal can use it well without overheating or even lagging. Last but not least, Nawal also should not be worried about the PC condition for a short time because according to the specification, this PC is a long-lasting durability and also reliability as well, so that Nawal can perform well in doing her assignment as a student at the University of Technology Mara.